baby. 6Sports. You already know. Sorry we've been off for a few weeks. We've just been enjoying summer, working it, twerking it, watching sports in it, doing all our thing, you know. No microphones today, but we got the new background here over at Meat Stick's lounge pad under the gazebo. It's real nice. How you guys doing? You got your boy Jipper Jones right here, and then we got
Meat Stick. It's been a while before I said that.
Black Magic, aka Mr. London.
Let's go, Mr. London, then Meat Stick, then. So how you boys been? What's going on? We got a big day today. We got our NFL fantasy draft coming up in about like 9 minutes or something.
Yep.
8 minutes. So you guys are going to be part of it. You can see our picks, hear our picks, and then follow with us as we follow our teams.
Yep.
So I have no notes today. I was too busy working like a son of a gun. So I'll let you guys take it away, and whenever you talk about something I know, I'll hop right in there.
A lot of sports stuff. You want to take the lead or want me to take the lead?
I could do it right now. You guys want to go through the not football stuff right now because we're going to be doing a lot of football in a bit, right? So right now there's not too much in hockey.
JT Miller just signed with who?
Vancouver.
Yeah, Vancouver. 4 years, $8 million.
Yeah, I
Something
don't know if he's worth that price tag, but we're gonna find out. Of course, like that's the beauty about hockey. You get signed, you say that he's shit. Comes out, he plays like a gem, and that's how it goes, right? And then there's the Kane talk lately.
Patty Kane coming to the Leafs.
Yeah, Leafs, Boston. There's a few teams on that list, and Vegas has the cap space, so I think Vegas is more suitable. Leafs, you're going to have to give up a lot. Sandin's not really going too good with negotiations. That could be a spark for some talk towards Chicago. So
yeah,
it's not a dead conversation, but it's not a conversation I want to dig deep into yet because I don't think it's going to happen with Toronto. That's all I'm going to say. As a Leaf fan, I'm not going to be one of those Leaf fans saying we're going to get the best player this time around. Like we don't have the cap space, but we can make it happen.
As an optimistic Leafs fan, I'm going to say, come on, Patty Kane, let's go. You'll be treated like a god.
Well, you're going to have to make sure the salary cap fits, right? So
yeah.
You're not only trading to get him on the team, but you're trading to get the salary to fit your team. So they're going to have to take salary in Chicago, which I don't see happening. Or I do see happening, but it's going to come with a price tag. 2-3 first-round picks to get Marner, Matthews, and Patrick Kane on the line.
So if they want to win now or they want to win, later. So,
but
because Dubas is fucking on the line right now. If he fucks up this season, see ya.
Other than that, the NHL's quiet right now because it's in the off season, so not too much there. Canada won gold.
Canada won gold, I think.
Canada.
Yeah, women's but that's soccer. Yeah.
And we beat Finland, right? Remember the overtime zone?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, the juniors.
Yeah, the makeup.
Because of COVID, right?
Yeah.
COVID. That's pretty cool. They got to play in the summertime, right?
Other than that, I don't know too much more about hockey. Do you have anything with the NBA? There's a big trade the other day.
There was a huge trade in the NBA. I was shocked. Donovan Mitchell trade to the Cleveland Cavaliers for Colin Sexton, Lauri Markkanen, other player, 3 first-round pick and two other swap draft picks. So
yeah, what does that mean, swap draft picks? If they get a better one, they got to give it up, kind of thing.
Exactly. It's to me personally, man. They have a nice core with Darius Garland.
Darius Garland.
Evan Mobley. Who else they got? Karis LeVert, Jared Allen. They got a good team. But you got Ricky Rubio coming off the bench, Kevin Love.
Ooh.
The Cleveland Cavaliers got a nice stacked team, but now it opens up the floodgates. Now LeBron James has a player option for the 24-25 season. LeBron plays this year, and remember he signed an extension with the Lakers for 2 years, $97 million deal. So.
He said he's going to play with his other son now, too.
On top of that, too. So what if LeBron says after the next 2 years, after this season coming up in the following season, get a player up, he can go back to Cleveland because Donovan Mitchell's still under contract for next 2 years with Cleveland Cavaliers. So who to say that? And plus, on top of that, too, Adam Silver, you guys know how they got rid of that high school. You can't draft in high school anymore. You got to do 1 year of college before. Mm-hmm. He wants to get rid of that. So it makes sense that he wants Brian to get drafted outside of high school, after high school. Go to the NBA. So LeBron's basically dictating where Bronny's going to go in there. So wherever Bronny goes, he goes. So
yeah.
No wonder the Lakers don't want to get rid of that first round pick, that pick they have, the 2027 pick. But
crazy, eh?
And Kevin Durant finally says he's staying in Brooklyn after that whole summer saga, which I know he wasn't going anywhere. To be honest.
Yeah,
with
and
you,
Russ is staying with the Lakers after all that drama.
We'll see what happens because Patrick Beverley's on the Lakers and they have history. They don't like it. They don't get along. Patrick Beverley kind of did a dirty shot on him in 2013 playoffs, so he missed that rest of the playoffs that year.
They gotta have a moment,
Yeah, so I don't know if that's going to work out. I hope Russ has a bounce back year because he had a bad year last year. I kind of felt that he got all the blame, which Anthony Davis can never stay healthy. LeBron takes some of the blame for that too. And I think Russell Westbrook and Frank Vogel got way too much blame for the season for the Lakers' struggles last year. It's not fair.
There were some injuries and shit, but they also
Frank,
played like crap.
On top of that too, LeBron okayed all these moves and everything, and he doesn't get the blame for it, which I don't understand. I'm getting sick and tired of it, whatever it is, what it is. And Kyrie Irving basically said it's kind of hard playing with LeBron and Kevin Durant. They're two icons. That's what Kyrie said, but Kyrie's saying a lot.
He's a missing piece. So.
I still think the Lakers are gonna try and go after him after next season, but I'm happy they ran it back in Brooklyn. So I want to see Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Ben Simmons.
Where's Kyrie from again?
Where?
Where's he from?
He was born in Australia.
Oh yeah.
But his dad played professional basketball in Australia, but he came to America after. But yeah, I think he has an Australian national. He's a citizen in Australia. Yeah, but I say Brooklyn's gonna run it back. But now with this trade, Donovan Mitchell, Cleveland is looking good.
Yeah.
Milwaukee's, you got Giannis. Yeah. Boston's gonna come off fire. Like the East is, and he still got the Miami Heat to deal with too as well. That's Trey. The East is gonna be freaking ridiculous this year.
We're almost better than the West, and like it's always like the West is like one step ahead.
For years the West was so dominant. Lakers, Spurs, Sacramento had their run. Phoenix, Golden State.
The draft.
Oh,
I think it's on auto pick, so you might want to get that off.
All right, so you might get a little dead air here. We're like getting ready for our draft here.
Sorry about that, guys.
1 minute 41 seconds. So
gotta take it off that auto pick.
No, it's auto pick if you don't make your pick.
It's on auto pick draft.
Wow. All right then. So we got 1 minute and 30 seconds to figure that out. But another thing I was watching was the Legacy Lakers documentary, and wow, is Dr. Jerry Buss something else? That guy's a beauty. If you haven't watched it and clicked in, it's I think 3 or 4 episodes in. It's really good. The Legacy one I was telling you about.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna binge watch that. And on top of that too, there's another documentary coming out in October. The Redeem Team, the Team 2008 that won gold in Beijing with Kobe, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony leading that squad. Because U.S. haven't had.
Is that when they stayed on the yacht?
That was in Beijing.
Remember USA stayed on it? No, maybe not Beijing.
I can't remember. All right, did you fix it?
Yep.
Yeah. So that's
see, this is our tech guy over here.
That's the one when they won gold in Sydney. they didn't win gold. They didn't win gold in FIBA in 08, 02, and 06, and they won bronze in 2004. So that was the Redeem Team. Kobe, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, Carmelo led that charge. There's a documentary coming on Netflix in 2000 in October. It's looking forward to that. It's gonna be a great one.
Yeah,
so we're doing a snake draft.
Yeah, so we got 19 seconds. This thing's about to start, so we're not going to be talking to you guys as much, but you can get inside our picks and inside our heads.
And on top of that too, I don't know, Serena Williams. This is her final goal. This is her final goal.
That's good.
This is her final goal in the final. This is her final goal and she's kind of retired. She kind of retired right now, so Serena Williams. I know her and her sister lost last night. Her and Venus.
Oh, they did lose?
They lost in the first round in the doubles, but to me, they're legends regardless of the situation. So Serena Williams still has another match going on, but
she's singles. She's still in.
She's one of the greatest tennis players, one of the greatest athletes in this century that I've ever seen in my lifetime. She's great, 23 Grand Slam titles. I never really watched tennis until she started playing. That's just to be honest. With her and her sister just took it to another level. So. Yeah. Shout out to Serena, and
check out that movie if you haven't seen it.
King Richard.
Yeah.
And some sad news, like there was some bullshit that happened. I don't know if you guys are aware about it in the volleyball game. The Duke player, black player, she was called racist names and everything during the volleyball game. One of the fans said, make sure you don't come outside because I'm gonna hurt you and everything like that. So it was all over the news this week and everything.
So it's drafted down.
And her father, BYU didn't really do anything about it. The coach they're aware about the fishing, but they didn't do anything about it.
Brigham Young?
Yeah, Brigham Young University in Utah. So it was an ugly incident. I know that the BYU athletic director apologized, but the coach never said anything, which kind of pissed me off. So I want to hear from the goddamn coach, but it puts light on BYU. Yeah, you don't want to go to that school.
What kind of character they have?
What kind of character that school has and shit like that goes down. So
that's not okay. That's not acceptable.
So any students any kids that be recruited, I'm not going to BYU. Just that you see what happened to that young lady right there. You guys do anything about it? Why the hell am I gonna go there for? So it's a bad look. And we got some football news, but I'm definitely gonna talk about that during the draft. So
see, but
yep. And I do got this day in sports history too. It's a Blue Jays day in history too as well, but we'll talk about that later on during the show. So
Okay, nice. Jays are playing right now.
Yep.
Let's check the score while you guys figure that out. 0-0 on the top of the fourth they're playing in Pittsburgh. Me and Meat Stick and I were looking at the background, the yellow bridge in Pittsburgh in baseball. He's like, "Is that just a picture put up?" I'm like, "No, like that's actual outfield. That's amazing."
I noticed the Pittsburgh sports team all have the same colors.
Oh yeah,
The
black and yellow.
Penguins, Steelers, and Pirates. That's the only sports team I know. And all of have the team has all the same color, which is crazy, but it's cool.
I like
that.
Stick to it.
Stick to it. I wish Toronto, but Toronto Huskies when they were Toronto Husky, they were blue and white.
Blue,
but
white,
yeah,
silver.
Leafs, already. The Jays are blue, but they have a little black and red in it too as well. But
We need 8 people.
we have 8 people in the group. We have 8 people, right?
1,
What
2.
else?
We need 2 more.
And I don't know if you guys watch those shows on Netflix called Untold. They're really, really good.
Oh, I just watched the
The
N one.
Manti Tail one was good. The An one, I gotta watch the Tim Donaghy one. The referee that did was betting on getting the officials and everything. So that it's actually did some really, really built. Netflix is kind of some nice stuff. I actually like what Netflix is doing right now. Which is
We need
cool.
2 more people to join.
So the draft starts.
Yeah.
Oh,
So we got.
So it's Team 7 and 8.
all right. So
Well,
now,
right now we could do
Right now,
this day in history. So here you guys go and enjoy.
What's up? This is your boy, Mr. London, aka Black Magic from 6Sports. So another segment of this day in history. So let's run down the historic events on this day. 1973, Billy Martin was fired from Detroit Tigers after an altercation with ownership, clashing heads about which direction the way the franchise is going in. He later went to coach the New York Yankees. Unfortunately, passed away in a car accident in 1991. And on this day too in history, Mr. October, Reggie Jackson, became the 19th player in MLB history to have 20 home runs in 11 consecutive years. So shout out to Mr. October, Reggie Jackson, the great Reggie Jackson. And on this day in sports history, Toronto Blue Jay fans know this. Dave Stee became the only Blue Jay player in franchise history to have a no-hitter. To this day, he's the only Jays player ever to have a no-hitter on this day, September 2nd, 1990 at Skydome. I still consider it Skydome. I'm never going to call it Rogers Center. But that's what we have. And on this day, too, one of my all-time favorite boxers, Lennox Lewis, was born on this day, September 2nd. So shout out to Lennox Lewis, one of the greatest boxers of all time. He's one of my favorite boxers. Great boxer. He grew up in Kitchener, Ontario. He's from England. Jamaican boy, so shout out to him. And that's all we got today in this day in sports history. Take care. Remember, peace.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the fantasy draft is going to be put off until Sunday. A lot of people, we had to get more in there. We're figuring things out still, so stay tuned for that.
Michigan State Spartans are up 21-3.
And we have a lot of football to talk about. So let's dig into that because it's a big week coming up. So, who's your top teams going into this season right now?
You want to see NFC or AFC? Which you want to start?
We'll start with AFC.
Well, for me personally, I had the Bills coming out of the AFC this year. I think they're stacked. Von Miller, I don't like that signing with Von Miller, but Josh Allen's on a mission.
Stephon Diggs
got his money. The Bills are stacked from head to toe, from the defensive side and the offensive side of the ball. The running game, I wish they got. The running game is kind of a question mark to me, but coaching, everything up in there. I got the Bills. Patrick Mahomes, he's still that dude. He lost Tyreek Hill, but we're gonna see how we have. I know we have McCall Harmon still.
I don't think Casey's gonna do anything.
They got Juju. They got Juju. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, Juju Smith.
But they lost a lot to stay the same as other teams got better. So I think teams like the Raiders and them are going to squeeze them out a little bit harder this year.
And plus we can't forget about the defending AFC champions Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, Joe.
They had the one thing they had to address in the offseason. They signed Lyle Collins, offensive lineman from Dallas Cowboys. So Joe Burrow has some protection. I know Joe Burrow has some appendix surgery during the offseason, so hopefully he can stay healthy going into this season. But the Bengals are a team not to sleep on. Justin Herbert from the Chargers. I have them making the playoffs. Out of freaking AFC.
Yeah, that guy's like top
Russell Wilson signed a big contract, 245, 165 million. Sierra must be very, very happy right now. So
she got a new Birkin.
So AFC East, exactly. I see Buffalo and the Dolphins taking the AFC East.
Of course.
Those
the Patriots are struggling because I've heard bad things about Mac Jones. And practice is really bad.
And the Jets are the Jets. Like, they could be doing very well. Like,
Zach Wilson went from throwing bombs to banging moms. So that's all he's doing right now.
AFC North? That's a tight one.
You know what?
Yeah, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, and Cincinnati.
We definitely got to talk about that right now.
Yeah, Baltimore, I think.
Lamar Jackson with his contract situation, he wants more. He wants guaranteed money, and he deserves it.
Yeah, he's coming to Miami, man.
I see Baltimore taking the lead in that in the North. Yeah,
Cleveland, in my opinion, I think it's a lost year because Deshaun Watson's out for 11 games. They got 4 winnable games the first 4 games of the season, but.
Is he up for 11 or is he up for 6?
11. Because he got 6, but the NFL appealed it, and he got fined. He got 11 games, and he got fined $5 million.
So at second spot, I'm actually going to go Pittsburgh.
Over Cincinnati?
Yeah, I'm going to say Cincinnati's going to get third.
Jamar Chase is going to be on a mission. He wasn't even there. He was ranked top 10 this year.
Appendix, that injury, missed some games. I see it happening.
Well, he's ready for week 1. He had it during the offseason, during training camp, but Joe Burrow should be fine.
Wait till he takes the hit, though. That's when you find out.
And Cleveland, like I said, Deshaun Watson suspension, I don't trust the Browns. I guess see the record after. He's playing that for the next 6 games, but we'll see how Cleveland looks in the first 11 games, and then we'll go off after that.
Yeah, Browns, I don't have much faith
in. AFC South.
You got Houston, Tennessee, Indy, and Jackson.
Well, worst thing first, fuck the Texans. Jacksonville might make a big step because Doug Peterson's a really great quarterback coach. We did with Carson Wentz before he got injured. And Trevor Lawrence should make that. I'm hoping he'll make that next step.
With a new coach.
I can see Jackson winning 7-8 games this year. But it's basically between the Titans and the Colts.
I'm going to say Tennessee's going to be first.
I got the Colts. I love Derrick Henry. Those are 2 of the best running backs in the division, Jonathan Taylor and
I see Houston battling for second this year.
Hell no.
No way.
No?
No way.
No.
God, no. They have nobody there.
Nothing.
They got nobody there.
I don't even know who their quarterback is. Who is it?
Davis Mills?
Yeah, let's see.
I don't know.
You don't hear that name very
It's between Tennessee and the
Kyle Allen, Davis Mills, and Jeff Driscoll.
Like I said, it's between the Colts and the Colts and the Titans. But I have the Colts win the AFC South this year. And last but not least, probably one of the best divisions in football, the AFC West. Chargers, Chiefs, Raiders, and Broncos. What do you guys think?
I think Raiders are going to be the top spot.
I don't know. I think I like KC, and then I like Danger Wilson, man. I don't know.
So I'm going to say Raiders take the top
spot. Raiders are nice, though, too.
I say the Broncos take the second spot. The Chiefs are going to take the third spot, and the Chargers for the fourth.
Chargers? No, I don't know. Justin Herbert? No way.
No.
Justin Herbert is a superstar on the rise, man.
Yeah, they're gonna be first.
Honest to God, I don't see Casey making the playoffs this year.
I don't see him either.
That's I got between Casey and
I got the Chargers.
Denver.
I got the Chargers and the Broncos.
Yeah. Broncos.
The Raiders, Derek Carr's a good quarterback, but I don't know.
That's what I mean.
Devontae Adams had Aaron Rodgers. He's the best one of the best quarterbacks in football. But Derek Carr, he's good, but he's not at that threshold yet. He's not great. He's good, but he's not at that level yet. But I like the Raiders because they got a lot of weapons. They got Humphrey Henry. They got Devontae Adams.
Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah, Hunter Renfrow. They got Darren Waller. They got some.
What's the other guy's name? They just signed him. Got injured the last 2 seasons.
They have
big name, but I can't remember it off the
top
of my head right now.
And on top of that, too, they signed Chandler Jones from
John Jones' brother.
Yeah. On top of that, too, they just released the former number 1 draft pick from 2021 draft, Alex Lockhart. They got rid of him. They released him. But I think another team picked him. I don't know if team picked him up though, but he got picked up a couple of days ago. So that's a tough division this year, man. So that's gonna be a tough division, the AFC.
Now we're gonna head over to the NFC East. You got the Cowboys, the Giants, the Eagles, and the Commanders. We all know the Commanders are at the bottom of that list. Every one of us.
You know, I've actually heard some good things about Daniel Jones this year in the preseason and training camp. So I'm praying that he does good because the Giants got some weapons. It's all on Daniel Jones. He has a nice coach. He's a good coach. I didn't trust Joe Judge. The Washington Commanders, I don't trust Carson Wentz. He's always injured.
Who's the guy that would chase something on the Commanders?
Chase Young.
Chase
He's
Young.
still out because he had that towards ACL last
ACL,
year.
The other guy got shot on their team. Didn't he?
Yeah, he got shot too.
So basically,
It's
I
Eagles-
guarantee
Eagles
this
and
is your
Cowboys.
Jipper Jones lock pick for Week 1 is bet against the Commanders.
Yeah, for
That's a
sure.
win.
So Eagles and Cowboys, in my opinion, I don't trust Dallas because Dallas will find a way.
Zeke's on his last.
I'm still gonna
last
say
leg.
Cowboys end in the first spot in that
Tyrone,
division.
they lost their offensive line. He's out until December.
Yeah, but still, like Cowboys always figure out how to screw up in the playoffs.
No. November, December. That's when they screw up.
Yeah.
Like I don't care about Dallas in September and October. I wait for this after Thanksgiving. That's when the Cowboys
Watch him
screw up.
cry.
They'll find a way to mess it up. And the fans in that playoff game last year. Speaking of the fans last year, that one dude in the playoff game, he was with the side chick. The one guy was hugging his girl and
Yeah.
everything. That was the side girl, and his girl found out, and he dumped him.
Wow.
So top of that, the Cowboys basically cost you your relationship. You got a bitch.
Cowboys cost a lot of good things.
Exactly, man. But it's between Philadelphia and Dallas. And I got the Eagles winning that division this year.
You do?
Jalen
Because
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts, you
that
got
guy's money.
Devontae Smith, you got AJ Brown from the Texans from that Titans from that trade. Jalen Hurts is a big year for him this year. I like Jalen Hurts, so I think
A.J.
the Eagles
Brown's
are going to make
nasty.
that big step this
So I'm
year.
gonna say Cowboys, Philly, Giants, Commanders. That
I got
order.
the Eagles winning.
Yeah, I
Eagles
got
winning NFC.
Philly.
NFC.
Cowboys.
I'll go Cowboys first this year. Then we got the North. The Bears, the Packers, the Lions, and the Vikings.
Next, Packers. Even
Packers.
though they don't have Devontae Adams, you got Aaron Rodgers.
But who's the
Detroit,
second spot? Green Bay's first.
Vikings.
Minnesota.
Justin Jefferson.
Delvin
I
Cook.
love that dude. He's a
Okay.
And yo, a
freaking-
stat I heard about Kirk Cousins was like, he was like 41 for 43 completion average last season. You know, like this guy when he throws it, it goes where it's going.
How about Detroit?
Kirk Cousins interception machine when he's in Washington.
Yeah.
I don't trust Kirk Cousins.
I don't either. But
But
when
they
you
got
have those tools,
They got a new coach in Kevin Conley from the Rams, so I want to see how the offense goes in first 3-4 weeks of the season.
Yeah.
So Minnesota will be in second place.
I like Detroit, though.
Detroit's in third place.
Yeah.
Chicago, I love Justin Field, but they got no talent in Chicago this year.
watch Hard Knocks too, people. If you haven't been
3-0 in
watching
the
that.
preseason though.
That's preseason.
I know that's garbage.
preseason,
Garbage
so.
football. I'm gonna say Green Bay, Vikings, Detroit, Chicago.
That's the
Yeah,
list.
that's the order.
Packers, Vikings,
That's the order.
Lions, and Bears. That's the order I'm going in.
You heard it here first, folks.
So the South now we got Carolina, Atlanta, Saints, and we got of course Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay number 1.
I'm gonna say Tampa Bay number 1 as much as David say that.
Well, I'm just being honest, but talk about with Tampa, their offense line is really banged up, and Brady's 45 years old. And
Brady's nice though.
Yeah, but I don't know the situation. Everyone's talking about Brady because he missed 11 days. No one knows what's going on. That's none of my damn.
I think he just took a vacation. To tell you the truth,
we don't know.
Just
We
said,
don't know.
"Screw it."
No one knows.
They were saying that he was on The Masked Singer.
Yeah,
they're saying that. No one knows. He said taking some personal stuff. Nobody knows what he was dealing
Come
with.
on,
so.
the
Yo,
guy's
he can
works
do
like-
whatever the fuck he wants, yo. It's Tom
Exactly.
Brady.
But
So I'm gonna say Tampa first, Carolina second. I'm gonna go second, Atlanta,
Baker
and then
Mayfield?
Saints.
the Saints got James. Hell no. I'm going to Saints.
Yeah,
Listen.
Saints number 2, Brady first.
Okay,
I don't think Saints.
the
do it.
Falcons are gonna be number 4 last in the division. It's a toss up between
Yeah.
the Saints and the Falcons. Saints and the Panthers for the number 2, 3 spot. But the Buccaneers definitely got number 1 in that spot.
But even the Saints, they might be losing Kamara.
Yeah, and they
Yeah,
got Michael
Michael
Thomas. They got
Michael
Michael Thomas
Thomas
coming back, so we'll see what happens with that.
Now your
That guy's
favorite
money,
division
man.
coming up next, the West.
Well, Seattle's gonna be last place, so
San Fran, Arizona, LA, and Seattle. That's a tough division too.
LA.
Uh,
Cooper Cup, baby.
I'm a
They got
diehard
Stafford, they got
Niners
Aaron
fan.
Donald,
I'm gonna be honest.
I think it's gonna be LA Niners.
It's gonna be the Rams number 1, Niners number 2,
Yeah.
Cardinals number 3,
Yeah.
and
Kyler Murray, number 3.
number 4 be the
Seattle.
Seahawks. Kyler Murray, that kind of pissed me off, that whole situation with his contract.
Yeah, man.
That's a bad look on you, man. Like,
I'm gonna go
You
San
got-
Fran.
you gotta play a video
hour.
game.
Yeah, 1
like
hour.
that. You don't hear that about two of the other quarterbacks. Like, he likes to play video games. That's way more
You
important.
think you're the shit, but
I'm gonna
like,
say
buddy, you
San
don't want
Fran.
nothing.
Arizona, LA, and then the Seahawks. I'm gonna say LA comes in third.
Yeah, that's your pick.
Yes, sir.
Nice. That's our picks, though. Like, looking for the AFC and the NFC, right?
Yeah.
Not too bad.
So who's gonna be your most outstanding player this year?
Oh, MVP or outstanding player?
MVP. Who MVP?
That's a hard question. I want to say Tyreek Hill, but I don't know if Tua can deliver like all week, every week. But I do like Tua and the Dolphins.
That's tough.
Justin Jefferson.
You know what? Hold on.
I kind of like him. That's a good pick.
Quarterbacks always MVP. Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes,
Jake
Tom
Allen.
Brady. You know what?
What about
Josh
Justin
Allen.
Herbert?
Josh Allen is
too.
my MVP. This year.
He's like Vegas odds #1 pick for sure, probably. But like you said, Justin Herbert, I could see him if the team. What's his name? Austin Eckler.
Austin Eckler, yeah.
Yeah, like that guy's another money pick that nobody really knows about. But yeah, football, I can't wait. I love it. Right
Okay,
now,
defensive player of the year.
defensive player of the year. Aiden Hutchinson.
He's rookie. He probably be defensive rookie of the year. You know what? Defensive player. I know T.J. Watt got it last year. Shout out T.J. Watt. Aaron Donald's a freaking beast, man. That guy's a monster, man. It's too early right now, but I have Aaron Donald, T.J. Watt.
I'll go T.J. Watt.
It's I gotta go back. I gotta watch my football.
Yeah, there's so many guys who could step up. Could be an older guy who's like rejuvenating himself,
Okay.
or it could be a younger guy.
Here's one here.
coming up.
Five teams that made the playoffs last year that will not make the playoffs from each conference. 5 teams that made the playoffs last year. With those 5 teams will not make the playoffs. 5 teams that made the playoffs this year, who are making the playoffs this year?
So we gotta go by Crawford.
No. It doesn't matter what team. So there's 5 teams. Okay, we'll do it like this.
I know
5
Raiders
teams,
are getting in.
We had 14 teams that made the playoffs. What 5 teams that made the playoffs last year will not make the playoffs this year?
Raiders didn't make playoffs last year.
So I'll name the team from the AFC: Chiefs, Titans, Bills, Bengals, Raiders, Steelers.
I'll go Dolphins is one.
And Patriots. Those are the 5. Okay, those for the AFC. In the NFC, we had the Rams, Bucks, Packers, Cowboys, Niners, Cardinals, and Eagles. So what out of those 5 teams that made out of those 14 teams, what 5 of those teams will not make the playoffs this year?
Well, I can tell you teams that make the playoffs.
No, these are 5 teams that will not make the playoffs.
Raiders, Cardinals.
Dolphins are making it.
No, they didn't make the playoffs last year. I'm saying the 5 teams that made the playoffs last year. The team that made the playoffs last year.
Steelers.
What team? Yeah, Steelers were not. Steelers definitely make the playoffs this year.
Philly.
Steelers not making the playoffs this year. Cardinals not making the playoffs this year.
The Chiefs. I'm saying that.
I don't
That's
think
my rough one right
I don't
there.
think the Raiders are.
I don't think Chiefs are making it.
For me, Steelers, Raiders, Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
I believe those 3.
Eagles.
No, Eagles are making it.
I think so.
You know what? People are gonna laugh at me and be hard. Patriots not making the playoffs this year.
Bengals.
I'll go Bengals.
You know what?
It's
Titans.
Yeah, because I don't trust fucking Tannehill.
I'm gonna go.
And
Bengals.
And then
All right.
AJ Brown.
And the teams that didn't make the playoffs last year, they'll be in the playoffs this year.
Dolphins.
Chargers #1.
Chargers for sure.
Dolphins.
Raiders.
Raiders made the playoffs last year.
Did they?
Yeah.
Denver. Does Denver make it?
So that's why I love football so much, because there's so
Russell
much.
Wilson.
There's so much. Dolphins. Chargers. Dolphins.
Carolina. If Baker can fucking have a season, no.
I doubt it.
Yeah, me too.
Cleveland, I said no. Baltimore. Lamar
Ravens,
Jackson.
Ravens. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna say one team from the NFC. Minnesota.
Yeah.
Minnesota's a good chance.
And the Saints. Those are the 5 teams that are making playoffs.
Where's Carson Wentz in Atlanta?
Washington.
Washington.
So I got Chargers,
Who's
Dolphins.
Atlanta?
Marcus Mariota's a
Yeah,
quarterback.
Mariota.
So I got the Chargers, Dolphins,
Watch out for them.
Ravens,
Undercover. Kyle Pitts and Cordell Patterson.
Saints, and Vikings making the playoffs. Those are the 5 teams that make the last team this year.
I like those picks.
And
I
Super
hope
Bowl.
Michael Thomas can stay fucking healthy, man.
Super Bowl. Yeah, that's a good question. Who's gonna be Super Bowl?
Super Bowl?
Me personally, if I had my way, it'd be Bills Niners.
Yeah, I think Bills.
Oh, you know who's not gonna make playoffs?
Bills or Ravens?
I don't know. They will.
Bills Ravens, they can't because they're both in the same
No, I'm
conference.
saying Bills or Ravens. I think coming out of that conference,
The Ravens.
Lamar, man, they were riddled with injury the whole season, and this guy has a point to prove.
I hate the fact that he hasn't his contract. He hasn't his contract
Yeah,
yet.
like
What if he gets injured? That's what I'm scared for here, because back had it.
he's coming to the Dolphins. I could tell you.
Buffalo, Tampa.
Tampa again?
I don't
Yeah,
trust. I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
say
I
Tampa.
like A-Rod. I like Rogers, man. But he lost a big factor.
Buffalo, Tampa. That's my final. Super Bowl.
Well, next Thursday, people saying Super Bowl preview Rams Bills next week Thursday night at football.
Yeah, I was thinking Rams too.
Rams are still
You know what?
starting.
Yeah, listen,
I like Chargers.
I'm a die-hard Niners fan. I don't trust Trey Lance.
Yet.
I don't trust Trey Lance yet. But if I had to,
He's never been given a solid chance if you're our number one. Like, let's see what you got.
I'm gonna say I got Bills Rams. Bills Rams Super Bowl this year. That's my Super Bowl pick. Bills and Rams.
You know, well, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
You know what? No, wait. Let me see this.
A lot of football talk because that's starting up. Friggin' college is on right now.
And we gotta talk about some big college football games this week going on too. Before.
Someone's here. Yeah, so.
All right, so Saturday we got some. We still talking NFL, but we're gonna dive into a little college football. We got Oregon, Georgia. That's a big game. Next tomorrow. We got Oregon. I think Georgia's favorite 16.5, 16.5, 16.5.
Bulldogs?
Yeah, Bulldogs. And then you got.
I got my Ducks green on right now.
Then you have.
How was the park?
Then you got Notre Dame at Ohio State. That's a big game.
Yeah.
Ohio State's favored by 16 points. That's a big game. And then you have Alabama and Utah State. They're favored by 42 points.
Yeah, Alabama will win that for sure.
And then you got Florida State against
Florida State Seminoles.
Seminoles. I think they're playing LSU. I think that game's going on tomorrow. Today,
That'll be a nice game, though. Who's favored, the Tiger or
Gotta find that.
FSU?
I heard about that game. What the hell? I know West Virginia's Michigan State's winning right now.
Yeah, they're up 21-3.
Michigan, Colorado State, like Texas A&M. There's a lot of games tomorrow. Those are the two big games. Ohio State and Notre Dame, and Oregon and Georgia. Those are two big games.
Notre Dame's going to be forced to be reckoned with for sure.
And you got Monday, Clemson and Georgia Tech. That should be a decent game. So we'll see about that.
Well, it's a lot for football, eh?
Yeah.
Is that all you guys got?
The Dutch Grand Prix is on this weekend, too, though, in Netherlands.
Got some fight news, too.
Sergio Perez. Go on with it. Let's hear it.
All right, so the fight news and rumors. We got Game versus Tuivasa and Whitaker versus Marvin Vettori, the Italian. He's hot-headed.
Vittori.
Yeah, they fight tomorrow at 3 p.m. First time at Wembley Stadium in years, so it's going to be a
3
huge,
o'clock in Wembley. That's London. So
huge,
that's 10 o'clock,
huge,
10 o'clock Eastern time.
huge fight tomorrow.
That's 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 3 p.m. here, but whatever it is down there.
8 p.m.
Yeah.
So they fight. Yeah. So 3 p.m. we'll be watching the fight over here. Yeah, they're 5 hours ahead of us. Yes.
And then September 10th, we have UFC 279 with Chev Maia versus Nate Diaz, which is going to be a
Diaz is
banger.
fighting again?
Last fight on his contract.
Ooh-wee.
So after that, he might be fighting Jake Paul. We also have Ferguson versus Lee Jiggly Egg. Hard to say, but Ferguson should win that one. He should. Holland versus Rodriguez, another banger. Both guys stand-up fighting. Going to be great. Also, the rumored fight of the week. I'm going to call it the rumored fight of the week. Boxing rumor. Anderson Silva versus Jake Paul.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
So that's the boxing rumor of the week. Other than that, that's all for fight news. There's going to be more fight news for later.
We got a big fight on September 17th. Triple G,
Triple G,
Canelo,
yeah,
Triple G,
Canelo.
Canelo, the final.
The Haney fight's coming up too, isn't it?
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. That
Bangers.
Triple G,
Definitely watching
Canelo.
that fight.
Bangers.
I think I like Canelo though on that one.
I know the first fight was a draw, which was bullshit, and the second fight,
Mexico, baby.
second fight was I was trying to watch the fight with my girlfriend at the time, would leave me alone. She kept talking the whole goddamn fight. I missed the fight.
So
And
you take your converter and put the mute on there. Nah, we're just kidding.
I was so livid, man. I was so upset, man. Canelo won that fight, but Triple G, he's up there in age, but I got Canelo. Canelo's gonna win that fight.
Canelo should win that one.
Canelo should win that fight with ease, man.
All right. So I think that's all I got.
Golf, Rory McIlroy won the FedEx PGA Tours Cup. Scotty Scheffler was world number 1, so he started off with 10-stroke lead.
Yeah.
So that means he starts at -10
Mhm.
right off the bat. So everybody underneath you, like if you do good over the season, you get a better start, and the prize is $16 million.
Yeah.
For that last final tournament.
It's a lot of money.
Rory McIlroy was like 4 under against 10 under. In his first 2 days, he kind of botched a bunch of like shots and like effed up a bit. And this guy came back, got an eagle, bang, 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 comes back and wins it with 1 stroke from Scotty Scheffler, who's the world #1. But Rory McIlroy had the best like earnings season of his career. So shout out to Rory McIlroy. A lot of talk, like a lot of beef going on with live turn. Yeah, live golf.
Yeah,
and everybody calls it live, but live in Roman numerals is 54, and that's why they put that was 54, but everybody just calls it live golf. But the world #2 on live golf, Cameron Smith, he went over and got paid like 125 million, and he's like, yeah, and he's like,
they gave him all that money.
Yeah, he's like, wow. They offered Tiger Woods 800 million. He said no.
I heard Liv offered Charles Barkley 75 million
to be a commentator. Yeah,
Barkley said no. Like,
he said he would after his contract with CNC is up, which is like a year or 2 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know me. I love my golf. I love my Formula One. Max Verstappen's in first for Red Bull, and then we got Charles Leclerc with Ferrari in second. Other than that.
Oh yeah, and I forgot football thing. We got to talk about the whole John Gruden thing. So John Gruden made his first public appearance comment since the whole fiasco with the comments about the whole the whole emails and everything.
Yeah. He
apologized, but he kept saying but. So in my opinion, he didn't mean it. Yeah. That was, to me, was a fake apology. He kept saying, "I'm a good person, I'm this, but," and everything. But like, bro, you didn't mean it. And he said he wants another chance. He's not getting a second chance in the NFL.
Everything you say and do is under like a microscope now.
But I do feel bad for him though because it was only his emails, like
Yeah, like, but you gotta watch what you're saying.
You gotta take responsibility.
Yeah, but
he
did it for 7 years span, which is like, yo, bro, you knew exactly what you're doing, and you're gonna say, "I'm not that person. I go to church." You came saying, but in my opinion, means that the apology, in my opinion, it was not sincere. He kept saying, but no, you're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say, like, I made a mistake, I effed up and everything, but no. He just kept saying, but this, but that, so I don't think he was...
When you start saying the words but in the middle of your apology, that means you don't mean it. So
he didn't mean it.
Your apology's garbage to me, and I'm not going to take you serious.
And no team, no 32 owners will not take a chance on John Gruden, but his days...
Like I had him made 10 years, 100 mil.
And within Sanders, he's going to get 118 million total with that.
So he's still made. So
I don't know if
he's a winner. He's won the ship.
I don't know if he's still going to get paid the rest of the 60s.
Team?
Raiders.
And?
Tampa.
Bucks. Yeah.
That's BS because that was Tony Dungy's team that he actually won. That was Tony Dungy's team that he won.
Well, with all the stuff he said, like, come on. Like, there's better people for the position. We all know that.
Well, that stuff just doesn't fly anymore. Right?
He's replaced. That's all that's going to happen now. You can say what he wants, but but's not going to get your job back.
The owners, he had to be like, a player can do stuff like that. Like Deshaun Watson made his mistakes, right? But he's a player. Suspend him. A head coach, the owners like, no, you got to get rid of him. All owners in the league, you got to get rid of that guy. You can't have him.
It's a virus.
And then probably it can open Pandora's box. Well, like with Daniel Snyder, it's like the whole Washington Commanders workplace, how the situation is going. That's still he needs to sell that goddamn team because he's a horrible owner. He has good money. He owns Six Flags. He owns a bunch of other stuff too and everything. He's good. Daniel Snyder is good in my opinion. He's well off now. But
I just can't wait for my Dolphins, baby.
Yeah, you guys play the Patriots week 1.
Yeah, it's gonna be a slap.
We play the Pam. We play Chicago. We play the Bears on 1:00 on Sunday, September 11th. Yeah. Who do you guys play? You guys play Thursday night football against the Rams.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
I just want Bills and Rams to win this year. That's all. Bills and what's it called? Raiders.
Yeah, I like the Raiders. I just don't trust Derek
Carr. I like Raiders, man.
I like John. I like Devontae Adams, but you're going from Aaron Rodgers to Derek Carr.
Yeah,
that's a thing.
That's an actual thing.
He's a good quarterback, but that's a big drop off.
Like that's
a big drop off. I'm just saying, just being honest. I know my football, and that's a big drop off.
So what? We gotta check out Legacy.
Definitely check out Legacy.
Legacy. It's the Lakers documentary.
And we already talked about Stranger Things last time, and this new thing on Netflix called Untold, all these sports documentaries.
Yeah, I seen those. With
Manti Te'o, the whole girlfriend thing, that was crazy.
I feel bad for that guy. But he's also stupid too.
You should know. You're getting catfish, man. Come on.
Yeah.
You should know.
That's the definition of a jock right there.
I wonder if he actually seen the video
of what
that person's become.
I don't think he's seen it. I don't think. He must have. He probably seen the documentary. He probably watched
Animal
it.
Kingdom finished.
Yeah, The Shy is finished.
Rising of Canaan. That
I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna binge
That,
watch
started
it.
Samaritan was alright. Sylvester Stallone. See that the other day.
You guys talking about House of Dragons? I haven't seen
House
that
of Dragons.
yet.
I watched
have
the
not seen
second
that.
Seen it.
episode yesterday.
Pretty good.
Better Call Saul just finished up.
Amazing.
I know.
Masterpiece.
I know. Power canceled the Influence one. They canceled the Rashad Tate one. That Power they canceled that one, so that one's not
Yeah,
coming out.
Rashad Tate's like too much though. I can
I'm
see
kind of
why
upset,
they
but I
did
think he probably have a bigger role in season 3 of Ghost. Ghost.
that. And Force. Like,
I haven't seen Force yet either.
they're
I'm waiting for-
recording right now.
I'm waiting for Black Mafia Family season 2 because that's
Yeah,
gonna be
BMF.
lit. That show, y'all need to watch BMF.
Yeah.
That show is lit.
Not blowing money fast. Black Mafia Family.
That show is lit. I don't care. No, I love that show. That
Yeah.
show is gangster. I don't care. No, I love that show.
Other than that, yeah.
I haven't seen that show, The Bear, yet. So there's so many.
Oh, The Bear. That show's good too.
I haven't seen it. There's so many
20,
TV shows.
it's like
out-
23, 25-minute episodes. There's
Oh.
8 of them,
Yeah,
but it's good. You got me on that.
I haven't watched it yet. I gotta watch it, man. I haven't watched The Shy yet. I haven't watched City on the Hill either, man.
Oh,
So-
City on the Hill. That's what I'm watching. I watched that today.
Is it good? Is it
Oh,
good so
yeah.
far?
The Corsi.
I love that guy.
Yo, and Roar. Oh, man. Kevin
Right.
Bacon's a G in this
Ken
show.
Bacon's he's a great actor.
This is like the best season, so like, I don't know. I'm not gonna spoil it.
But that's all I have for sports. You guys, anything else?
No, pretty much that's it. We have our fantasy on Sunday, 8 o'clock.
Yep, and like
Maybe
I
we'll
said,
do like a Zoom thing or something, but
and football's back. That's all I care about. All I care about is NFL is back. That's all I care about. And like once October comes back, that's when sports really
Halloween, bud.
Oh, it's the domino effect. You got your football, your hockey, your
basketball,
basketball,
and
everything.
the MLB
And
playoffs.
we're back,
And
baby.
then
Let's
November,
go.
World Cup 2022.
My birthday.
Oh my God, World Cup we would have been covering all summer, but
Exactly.
Who's your pick for World Cup?
I gotta go Canada.
I'm going with England, mate.
England, yeah,
Yeah.
England's up there for sure.
England.
That's my background
You
there.
sound like you're from
I
London.
think France. I think
Yeah,
France.
you
might
think they're
be
going to do it again?
Brazil. I don't know about Brazil.
I'm gonna go
They got some guys. Martinelli.
Argentina.
I have to go English.
Argentina. I don't think so.
Di
I
Maria.
love Messi, but I don't know
You guys
about
are all
Argentina.
old.
Yeah, I
France
give
is dangerous. England's
Yeah.
dangerous.
I got France.
Netherlands is dangerous. Germany's dangerous.
Oh,
Croatia is good.
And then you gotta watch out for exactly Croatia, the Danes, Denmark.
Yeah.
They're like undercover. Sweden,
Some good soccer coming up for sure.
Belgium. Watch out for Romano Lukaku.
As long as the U.S. don't win, that's all I care about.
Canada, baby, we're in.
That's all I care about. And after this World Cup, we get the World Cup in
Robertson
2026.
Davies, yeah.
Woo!
Mexico, USA, and Canada.
But Canada only gets 2 games. Canada gets Toronto and
Toronto and-
Vancouver.
Yeah,
And Mexico gets 3 cities in Mexico the game. The rest are in freaking America.
Yeah.
Philadelphia, New York.
but we gotta
Seattle,
go to that
Los
TFC.
Angeles.
We gotta go to the BMO game.
Yeah.
I don't even have to be in there, but I'm being there.
Yeah,
100%.
parking lot for
But
sure.
that stadium's small. How they gonna have a game
Yeah, it's
there?
only like 20,000 or like 18,000.
They'll have
or
it.
something.
They'll have it.
I thought Montreal would go because they have Olympic Stadium.
A sold out
Montreal
stadium's a
don't
sold
like
out
soccer.
stadium.
True.
All right, well, another episode. Not sure what number it is.
53,
The 3,
5-3.
5,
Woo.
3,
Nice.
still going.
All right.
5, 3.
All right.
Season 2.
6 Sports, have a good night, a good weekend, and a good long weekend at that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're out.